Hey, what's up, YouTube? I'm Gabe.
Hey guys, I'm Danielle.
Welcome to our YouTube channel.
We're glad you're watching this video. We hope that this video is something that encourages you as you wait for whatever it is that you're waiting for. But in the meantime, go ahead and push that like button and hit subscribe if you're not subscribed to our channel. It helps us out. Also, if you like this video, feel free to share it with others. We know the struggle is real.
Oh my goodness. It's too real.
I know for us, we've watched tons of videos and things like that that just help us in our waiting process to get through and know that we're not alone. So we hope that's something that we can do for you guys.
Yeah, for sure, man. So in this video, we want to tell you about one of our, if not the biggest thing that we have been waiting on, and that has been buying a house. And that has just been a lifelong dream of mine since I was 2. No, I was playing. No, since I was, it really, like, the idea of becoming a homeowner just became the ultimate desire of my heart. When Danielle and I were in a figuring it out stage, are we going to be together? We're not going to be together. Am I going to marry you?
We're in a situationship.
Yes? Am I going to choose you? And all that stuff. So, but anyway, so I had just been, it's been a lifelong dream of mine to buy a house for her. And funny story.
So in 2012, when we knew, or excuse me, in 2013, I started really wanting to buy a house, and I started looking with some of my friends, especially my twin, who's on her 3rd house, by the way.
Come on, man. Share a little bit.
And, you know, we just started looking for houses, and I was like, okay, I make decent money. Like, I should be able to do this. And no matter what I tried to do, like, I could not get this house. It just wouldn't work out. And so I was in prayer one day, and I kid you not, I heard a voice say, you don't have a house because Gabe is praying against it. Now, at the time, we were, you know, really close friends, and we were like, well, I think maybe. Yeah. So I'm like, this guy that I don't even know is my husband is praying against me getting a house. Like, what the heck? Hey. So I stopped prayer right in the middle of it, and I, like, angrily dialed his number and was like, hey. And he's like, hey, what's going on? He's all happy, and I'm pissed.
Hey, how you doing?
And I'm like, are you praying against me getting a house?
I was like, yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, click.
Yeah. Well, first you said, yeah, because I'm going to buy one for you.
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said.
And I was mad. But, you know, fast forward to the next year, we did get married. And ever since have been looking to buy a house together.
Yeah, we really have. Just never lined up. You know, the timing of it never lined up. Every single sit down that we had, every meeting, every realtor we met up with, you know, it just something just kept on, like, you know, it felt so close, but then something would just happen,
yeah.
And then it just wasn't the time, wasn't the season for that. So a lot of waiting, a lot of praying. It's like, God, like, you know, I know, like, what do we got to do, you know? And the market seems fine. The houses just seem like right, you know, within our grasp, and it just would never happen. You know?
Yeah. One of the most difficult things in our journey has been entrepreneurship. And the problem was we were making money. He had a full-time job, and I had my job that I was the CEO, but it was still considered self-employment.
Yeah.
So even though we made enough money to buy a house, we couldn't get approved because of self-employment income. Also, you know, millennial problems, like when you come into the job market in the middle of a recession, and that not only are you in the job market in a recession, you're an entrepreneur coming out of a recession. And the whole while we are saving money and we're being smart with our finances,
grinding,
but the price of housing is also just going up and up and up, especially in Nashville. You know, we would just get priced out of neighborhood after neighborhood and then start going, okay, well, maybe we'll move a little farther out, and literally need like Like, we would be so close to getting approved,
So
right?
close, man.
And then we'd be like, okay, we're going to look. And then the pricing of houses would jump up in that market we were looking in.
Spike.
Like 20,000. And then we'd be priced out. And then we'd be like,
Spike.
okay, we'll move out farther. And then same thing.
We're going to be on the raft. You're priced out. Sorry.
Yes. Okay, fine, we'll move to Chattanooga. Like, that's what
sorry,
it felt like.
it's even worse. Golly, it was
Yeah.
just, it was terrible. It was so frustrating. It was really confusing. And then little did we know that our season in Nashville was coming to an end. We're coming into the holidays. We're thinking we're just stopping through. We knew God was leading us out of Tennessee. So we're thinking, I don't know if it's Texas, but let's just go for the holidays. We took an extended vacation. The Lord knows we needed one. It was wonderful to be around family. And then we found out shortly after, like a few weeks later, she was pregnant. And it was like, okay, did not plan for this. We did not see this coming. We're in the transition, so this is crazy. We're already waiting on something. So we're adding another baby to the mix. And then we're like, okay, well, you know what? All right, cool. Well, we're just gonna, I'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. God surely is gonna speak and say something. So I'm like, okay, the transition is happening. This is all happening so fast. And then as we're trying to figure this out, the pandemic came. 2020 and everything that came with 2020 came. And, oh man, and that was just like everything is shut down. Everything, the job situation was shutting down. Our entrepreneurial ship, me and video, and it's like, oh yeah, you can't even meet with people anymore. You can't even take clients anymore, and so as everybody knows how that went.
So being in Texas, even here, we started to think, well, maybe we could buy here. The market is a little bit better, a lot better actually than Nashville. Houses for like a 4-bedroom were like $169,000 at the time.
I was like, look at this. Look at this. So,
yeah. And we had some money saved up, and we were just like, maybe, because being in an insecure housing situation with 4 kids is just, ridiculous. Mm-hmm. And of course, with COVID, you're spending so much time in your housing environment. Of course, we wanted that to be somewhere where the kids could really thrive. Mm-hmm. And God provided. Like, don't get me wrong, God provided. But that desire to be a homeowner and all of that stuff just didn't go away, through it all. That's just something that continued to be a desire of ours. Yes. And I do want to say, like, we're telling the story quickly, and, we're talking about how the years pass and you want something, but, we have to be honest and also say that this was a very difficult part of our marriage.
Absolutely.
Not that we would fight about it, but just like wanting something so badly and having to surrender it over and over. And the tears, oh my goodness, the tears and the amount of times that Gabe had to just hold me in his arms while I would weep over yet another house not working out, yet another financial approval getting turned down, yet another time being told no because I'm an entrepreneur. It's been really difficult. And I started to think, like, am I not smart enough to figure out the market? Am I, like, even though I'm good with money, is it that?
And I'm like, man, like, just as a husband, just as a father, it's like I have not yet been able to put our family in a situation to where this is our home. This is my daughter's room, my son's room, my wife and I's oasis, a haven for her, for us, and coming to San Antonio during this time of the pandemic, as everybody else, we were just locked in. But my kids, my daughter Aya and our 2 boys, are sharing a room together. So it's as cute as it sounds, it was probably some of the most annoying times of my life. It's like, oh, she has my toy. That's not your toy. That's her toy. No, that's my toy. That's my toy. And it's still happening. It's still happening. And like it's literally has been, as they're growing up, as they're growing fast. Yes, they're surrounded by love and surrounded by family, but it has been a longing that has not burnt out. And this waiting process has been a lot of a lot of battles, good and bad.
So where we are right now, we definitely feel like a house is coming. We have made the decision to go ahead and buy here in Texas and San Antonio.
Yeah.
Pricing has gone up about $100,000 since we started looking. Our kids are getting bigger, you know. They definitely need a place to call their own, and Gabe and I want that too. And we do feel like it's really around the corner.
No question.
Even though pricing has gone crazy, even though you guys know we're like in the craziest housing market maybe to ever exist.
Oh my goodness.
Where houses are going up faster than they ever have in the history. And in Nashville, maybe it will right itself. But in San Antonio, the value is still there because San Antonio has been an undervalued market for a really long time. And with Austin exploding and with so many things coming here to San Antonio, we know that even though prices are a high, that will still, the value, I'm sorry, baby, you're getting uncomfortable. We know that the value will still be there. So we want to jump in. And I just...
But it's crazy right now.
It is crazy.
It's crazy. They told us that prices are going up on houses, like new builds, $6,000 a week. So we're kind of running that same situation like we were in Nashville.
And it's been 6 months, so you can imagine.
Yeah, man.
Or 7 months? Almost 8?
Almost 8 months. It's the same situation like in Nashville. Be like, oh, like the market was steadily climbing. It is skyrocketing right now.
Yeah.
And
and we've gotten
tough.
priced out several times even here in this market now. But even in that, like, we just know that God has a plan. And so we didn't want to make this video when the story is written and the testimony is done. We really just wanted to make this video in the middle of the waiting. And, you know, as a testament that we believe God through it all. Like, even though we've been waiting 9 years for this particular miracle, like way before him and I was my dream to buy a house.
It's not entirely my fault. I mean, yeah, I was praying for you not to get a house, but I'm pretty glad I did.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be worth it in the end. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah.
Yeah, so.
I don't know about that. I mean, it would be worth it, but I could have had a house. INDEPENDNT. Wait.
I can't spell that fast.
I didn't spell that right. INDEPENDANT. Do you know what that means?
It's not biblical. That's what I know.
I don't even know if I spelled that right.
I mean, is that in the word? I don't think so.
But is the spelling correct?
I don't think. I mean, you know, I think the spelling was off, like that message. It's not in the words. So, hey, we ain't got to worry about that.
We've had some really difficult times. We did just want to come and give you guys this video. One, so that you can hear the story and remember what God did when he does it in his timing. And we do feel like it's close. And two, that you can remember that if it's, you know, 1 year you're waiting, couple of months, 9 years, like this one, that God is faithful, and that whatever it is that you're waiting on, and there's always something, right? So, you know, before a house, it was a spouse, you know, then it's kids, then it's, you know, it's always something. There are ministry things that we're waiting on. There are ministry miracles that we're asking the Lord for and waiting on. There are people that we're praying for and waiting for them. Various things for people. So anyway, I'm saying that to say that whatever season of waiting you're in currently, just know that God is faithful and know that he has you. And even while you're waiting, that you should have joy and expectation. I think that, you know, the trick is to get us to just stop having joy while we're waiting and stop seeing the blessing. You know, I've been waiting, but look at this blessing that I'm holding right now. We have 3 others that are making noise somewhere else in the house. You know, in the waiting, our marriage has gotten even stronger. In the waiting, we've been blessed with a new city and new experiences and being closer to his family.
Yeah, and I struggle with that. I sometimes struggle with, not that I struggle with being grateful, But I have
Sometimes.
to remember to be grateful because I don't know.
We gotta just tell your soul.
Yeah. My auntie Debbie told me, she goes, yeah, you got a right now spirit. That's what you got. You got a right now spirit. It's like, I want it right now sort of thing, you know? And I'm choosing joy in this journey, in the midst of tears, in the midst of frustration, in the midst of confusion. There's a lot of things that are in the way, that are going to be in everybody's way, that will keep your eyes off of the blessings, the things you should be grateful for. And I have so much to be grateful for, you know.
So we hope that's an encouragement to you, even right in the middle of our story. You thought we were gonna to end it with like, we got a house. No, we're not. It's
still in that tension.
Still in the tension, feeling. It's kind of like when you have to use a restroom on a trip, and the closer you get to the restroom,
That's gross.
The more you have to go. I know it's a gross one, but it's true.
That's funny.
We feel like we're very close, and so you know the excitement and sometimes despair gets bigger.
Mm-hmm. But you can't live there. Don't stay there.
Yeah, don't stay there.
Don't stay there.
God is still faithful. Like, we just have to rest and relax in Him and know that He's got our house and He's got whatever you're waiting for too.
So thanks for watching this video. I hope this was very encouraging. We're choosing to stay encouraged. We're choosing joy last time around. We're choosing joy right now. So anyway, we'll keep you all posted. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and thanks for checking us out. And share, post, tell your friends, tell your kids, tell your wife. No, I was playing. I don't know. Is it hide your kids, hide your wife? I don't remember which one. I have no idea. I can't believe I remembered it. But anyway, thanks so much, man. Love you guys. Bless y'all. And we'll talk to y'all.